Cloud9's victory.
Thank you, gentlemen. And I'd like to start by addressing the point that Jap brought up in Champion Select, which was that Teammate was targeting some of the key factors, or just rather some of the factors, of the winning formula that Cloud9 had established here at the end of the split in banning away the Karma, picking up the Tristana, and the Orianna. So the question was raised, will Cloud9 be able to answer this, or will this kind of throw them off their game? Well, it seems, to some degree, that they do have another strategy they are able to run.
Yeah, I mean, Sneaky got Ashe very comfortable on that champion, a long-time Cloud9 champion, and their bottom lane had great kill participation. This game was a good example of Cloud9 team play. Elimination actually ended the game only missing out on one of the kills. Same for Balls as well. He had good teleports in on his Maokai, which has been another really Cloud9 top lane champion for them. So they were still able to bring it together. The team play is definitely there. And Hai being on a champion like Shyvana that makes jungling very easy allows him to concentrate more on shot calling, I think, because Shyvana, you have to think very little about jungling. You just smash everything that's in front of you and AoE burn it down. So.
All right, well, now let's talk about what this means, because this game did have massive implications. Cloud9 now finishes in 7th place, which means, one, they're guaranteed back into the LCS in the spring split of 2016. Perhaps greater than that, they get to keep their 70 championship points. Now, as we look forward, what happens here is at the end of the playoffs, one team will qualify automatically, given the win at the playoffs. The second team will qualify based on championship points, which means there's 5 teams left in the NA LCS that have championship points. 4 of those teams go into the gauntlet. So Cloud9's 70 points only needs to be greater than one other team's points in order to make it to the gauntlet. So there's a very high likelihood that they actually do make it into the gauntlet. Given that, given this victory, given the fact that they have 5 weeks now to prepare for the gauntlet, what does this mean for a Cloud9 team?
Well, it means they get way more time to work around Hai as a jungler and shot calling. He gets a month plus to actually work on his jungling, improve his pool, see what style he wants to have on the team, and dictate that. So we've seen in this last few weeks that coming together is good. They need to diversify their playbook a little bit for the gauntlet, because you go through every stage of it against a different team playing a best of, and they're going to be at the very bottom. And they have to work their way through.
They would have to win all the way through. Yep. I think it's also good that they actually have Meteos still on good terms with the team, because Hai can still learn a lot from Meteos. I think they should have those two work closely during their time off and in preparation for this, especially because next patch, it's a huge Elise patch, and they've got the original North American Elise player there sitting on the bench.
Right, so
make use of him.
Right, exactly. Using
at least
Meteos
talk
as a
to him.
resource.
At least get some training on the champion.
Right. Well, we'll see if he can. We'll see if he can make those adaptations, as he has favored some of the more aggressive devourer jungles like Shyvana. You know, now then for the side of Teammate, though, you know, this is a huge blow to them at the end of the season. We do have to touch on it. It was mentioned before as well that Cali Trolls, his hope was to, you know, at least keep Teammate in the NA LCS. Now they're fighting for their lives as they move down to the promotion tournament. And this was a game that actually had a few fights that were very close to going either way. We saw many times Cloud9 getting out of fights with 4 members in blinking red health. You know, that's a huge blow to Teammate to have gone out this way.
Yeah, Teammate got slapped around a little bit this entire season. They had to bring on a new AD carry. They had to bring on a new mid laner without a whole lot of preparation. And to be able to come to this point, almost make it and be secure, I feel like they've been improving kind of bit. When they brought in new people, it's just not an ideal situation. Very, very minor improvements. They get some time. They get some time to look at promotion tournament. And Cali, if he's going to stay for that promotion tournament, which I assume he is, because his goal was to keep the team in the LCS, they still have that time. Like, that's pretty much all I could say about it is they've improved a tiny bit.
Yeah, well, the good news is that they do also have some time before that promotion tournament to get things back in order. You know, there's still more action coming up with our next bout, Team Impulse versus Gravity, in a fight for 3rd place. So stay with us.
Getting the last ounces of effort ready to leave it all on the rift against Cloud9. But they do a nice shockwave, stops it back. The arrow comes through to help out Hai. That's a wild growth onto the dragon. This is what they've been trying to avoid. There's the arrow coming in. Is Cali Trolls gonna take it all the way?
Shen. Oh shit. Someone kill Shen. Okay, we're good. Push, I got Righteous. Go. Goading them if we can.
Get Ori.
She comes.
Okay, nice turn.
Dominating performance, a throwback to the Cloud9 of old to guarantee that they stay in the LCS for next split.